Hey TGuyzz, it's Kaden. Week 14 is things that offend you now that did not offend you prior to transition. I found the topic to be pretty hard because I try not to take offense to things that aren't directly targeted to me. So I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt that they're either talking from misinformation or just talking out of their ass. So that being said, I try not to be offended by a lot of things. But the one thing that really sticks out in my head that offends me more now than it did before. Well, it didn't really bother me at all before I started transitioning. And I actually was kind of on the giving end when I first started transitioning. Like, I believed all these things. But once I started really researching, I came to my own conclusions, which were so far off from what I had heard. So, I guess what offends me now that didn't offend me prior to transition or even early in my transition is all the misinformation about bottom surgery. And it offends me because I am pursuing bottom surgery, and I will have bottom surgery. And it doesn't really offend me that people make ridiculous comments about the results. I mean, everybody has their own opinion, but some people are really cruel with the words that they construe to explain what a post-metoidioplasty or a post-phalloplasty penis resembles. And it offends me because a lot of these opinions are based off of outdated and unreliable Google searches, is what it really comes down to. People search Google and they find pictures of people post-op from 30 years ago, and they think that that's what's still going on now. And I mean, I'm sure that there are surgeons out there, and I'm sure there's plenty of back alley surgeons, somewhere in third world countries that are doing these surgeries. But the fact of the matter is that the trusted surgeons that privileged guys are going to, privileged in that they can afford bottom surgery, or they have whatever means they do to get it, and they have access to these resources, they don't operate like that. Everybody's results will be different, but it's offensive to both post-op guys who are happy and satisfied with their results, as well as pre-surgery guys who are planning for it or looking forward to it, and who actually need the bottom surgery. It's offensive to them to make generalized comments about how these results don't work, how they look bad, how they'll never be able to function. And this is why a lot of post-op guys don't show their results. They don't show them because they're badgered and harassed with the presumption that they have what other guys from 30 years ago have. and it's not like that. So that's probably the top thing that offends me now that didn't really even affect me before I started transitioning. So I hope everyone's doing well, and we'll see you next week.